Hey, hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my live stream, in which I talk about common sense from a Gen X perspective, guys. From a Gen X perspective. As today's topic will be about, I'll post it here, saving your live streams and dating. Alright? So this stream will be about saving your live streams and dating. Okay? Now, a little bit about me before I begin talking. I want you guys to understand I'm very eccentric, very strange and kooky for a reason. I am a therapist, traveled to Ethiopia, taught by pimps. I learned some things from Italians too. Missionary, pretty rare. I consider myself one of the chosen ones because I don't have sins. I am God. And so all of you are. You all are little G gods, okay? Alright? My video, you can only go live with me unless you subscribe with me. And subscribing means that there's that star there, that button there, where you're supposed to check, $5 a month, and it's not bad. Okay, alright? Because every time I get a live, somebody jump on my live, they're trolls, okay? And as I said before, I am a therapist. I'm also a comedian too as well. I'm like too many things. I'm a Renaissance man, so I have to keep myself all over the place, sporadically, okay, alright? I talk about topics that most people don't talk about. And right now, I am trying to do my magic on the paternity fraud and also baby swapping. There was a story, right? Before I get on with the topic, I want to talk about this one topic, right? Where this woman said that she swore to God she didn't cheat after her boyfriend got the paternity test. And when the paternity test came back, it wasn't his. The baby wasn't his, right? But she swore to God that she didn't cheat. So what she did is went to the hospital to get a paternity test for herself. Guess what? That baby wasn't hers either. And I was like, y'all guys gotta know what a baby looks like after they hit at the age of 3. At least. So I'm doing something about that too as well. When I do my magic, it actually works. So I don't have to worry about proving nothing to nobody. You guys gotta do paternity for both parents, not just the father. I watched a lot of Maury Povich, okay? Alright? And I always hear the word, you are not the father. You are not the father. But other than that, she may not even be the mother. Think about it like that, guys. And I keep telling you guys, you guys are going to take the initiative on going to these court systems and these jurisdictional court systems to stop this from happening. If baby swapping is happening, it must be stopped, okay? If people are doing fraud, fraternity fraud, it must be stopped. So I try my best to tell you guys that I am trying to talk to you guys about it before it's too late. And as I said before, you cannot join my live unless we actually are talking on the side. I know you don't seem to be a type of person that'll troll me. I don't trust people on here. But the first rule of thumb is to never trust anyone. Not your kids, not your wife, no one. The Italian said it is not wise to trust anyone. And it's good to have a contingency plan when you are actually in any relation with anyone, because you never know when your friend and the one and only friend who you have known for over 10 to 20, 25 years or 15 years may betray you. But now let's get on with the topic for today. Today's topic will be, I was talking for 3 minutes about something important. Knowing how to save your lives in my dating status right now. Okay, so if you have any questions or comments or even some roast fest, put it down below. Type it away. Type it away before I go away, because I'm only gonna be here for like 10 minutes. I'm too goddamn important to be like on here forever talking to random people who just want to play a board game. Little tick for tat games. Or who's more attractive. I don't play those games. You'll never be successful on the TikTok. Trust me, 90% of you cannot be successful. The only way to be successful on the TikTok is basically all on who you know, how much you're promoting, okay? And I'm not interested in validation, so I don't really care for too much attention from the general masses because I'm indigo. I'm one of the INFJ individuals. I don't need attention. I can actually focus in on my energies by myself, and I am very happy with myself because of my own raison d'etre. I talk very quickly like Ben Shapiro. But I got esoteric knowledge. I'm beyond him because he's religious. Anyone who's religious is sheep. Anyone who's religious is sheep. Let's get on with the topic for today. Today's topic will be about how to save your life. The first thing you must do is go to your profile, the button down in the lower right hand corner. You go to your profile, and then you go to the top right hand corner. There should be 3 lines. If you're using your phone, it's 3 lines. I don't know how the layout is on your computer, but you should go to those 3 lines in the upper right hand corner, and then you'll see settings and privacy. When you go to settings and privacy, it's under the settings. You will scroll down in the settings, and you shall see live. You hit live, okay? It just says live for some reason. It should say live streaming or live recording, but it just says live. You hit live, and you'll see 2 other sections, 2 other categories, and it will say live and replay. Now go to replay, and you can actually see all of your recordings that you have made through your live. I do not recommend that your live be too long because, if it's over 3 hours or 4 hours, I don't know how long that's going to take to download on your phone. But after you download it on your phone, you can then share it to YouTube if you have a YouTube channel. Okay, so let's repeat this again. You go to your profile, you go in the upper right hand corner with the 3 dots, you seek out settings and privacy, or it could just be under settings, and then once you go under there and you have the settings done, you'll see it. You scroll down, you see live. You go under live, and then under live will be 2 extra categories called live and replay. Live replay. You hit live replay, okay, and you'll see all your videos that you made. As I said before, you have to save your videos and repost them on your YouTube. But the one thing I don't like about YouTube is that they still going by the algorithm of the transcripts. They're not using a human to judge you when you do appeals. Because they took down one of my videos. I told you before, you do not have freedom of speech on the YouTube. If you're not important and they don't feel you can make them money, they'll take down your video with easy strikes. Easy strikes meaning that you can't dispute it. You can appeal. When you can dispute something, and you can't, if you can appeal something, but you can't dispute it, that's not right. You lose. That's their platform. I don't care if this is this thing I don't like about these platforms is that they have a right to cut you off, and this is not right. So it should be kind of illegal to take someone down because of an opinion, or they're trying to be a comedian, or they're trying to do something because of satire or some kind of humor. Okay, they take it out of context, and if they take it out of context, you can they'll just take down the video, give you a strike because they don't like you or they're being biased. It does happen. It does happen. It does happen, peoples. They could be biased, and it could be just a human that's looking at your face and say, "I don't like what you just said." And even though you did not break none of your policy, it happens. Okay, all right. So I'm going to tell you right now. I already told you how to save your videos, save your lives. All right, save your lives. Go into the settings. Go into your profile first, then into your settings with the 3 bars in the upper right hand corner, and then seek out, settings and privacy. You hit the settings, and then basically you can look for live. You scroll down, you can see live, and then you'll be able to click on that, and you'll see another 2 categories, and they'll say live and live replay. Okay, it may say something on your computer differently. I don't know. Live replay is where is it at? You want to replay, you want to see the video that you just made. All right. Now when it comes to my dating situations, I don't date women in America unless they are virgins, they are into polygyny, and they got their father. Now, if you're missing your father, then you're going to need a whole new education on how to take care of me. All right. There is no possible way I'm going to be with any female unless you got money. Okay. No money, no honey. That's it. That's the terminology the Pimps made up. No money, no honey. All right? That's how you guys should be thinking. MGTOW should actually mean men guarding their own wallet because everything's about money. Women are winning the game when it comes down to court battles because men are they're just too beta. They don't want to get divorces. They don't want to initiate nothing. And I feel bad for most of you guys. Okay, I feel bad for you guys. The suicidal rate is much higher on the men's side. is much more higher. So we already know this. Even the average looking woman can find the opposite sex, but an average looking man cannot do such a thing. There are far more virgin men than there are virgin women. Alright? I'm the one who started the Kevin Samuels. I'm the one who started the Passport Boys. Way back in 2012, dog. Yeah, I got videos. Babies. I got videos. But other than that, that's all I really wanted to say. I said my dating situation is most likely going to improve. I believe it will one day. And I got two associates looking for me for wives in another country. But of course, I'm not going to bring my wives back. I'm just going to bring the children back. I got another plan. And just because a female's a virgin don't mean she's going to be loyal, man. I discovered that myself. I had to discover, even though the pimps told me all women and children are liabilities when it comes to a alpha king, okay, the real man, okay, right? All of them. People you associate with are liabilities too. This is why I don't socialize. I do not socialize with my people nearby. I'll know two people, and that's it. And nobody else knows me. I'm a very private person. Okay, and that's how most people who are alpha or logical or disciplined or interested in education, you are not going to be socializing. If you're alpha, you're not into religion either. If you're into God, in the religious form of God, you're not alpha either. Okay, I talk about my terminology of alpha because where I come from, I am a Gen X. I am born in 1974, but I get some millennials talking shit behind my back. I don't care about the beta trolls. I don't feed them. They have to feed me in order to feed them. And I got a Patreon. That's right. Okay. I'm the only brother who would basically say what I say on this goddamn TikTok. Okay. All right. And I put my shit on my Rumble. I got MeWe. I got Signal. I do not put it on one platform. And I put a spell a little bit previously on TikTok, so now they're about to remove. I don't know the status of when it's going to be removed or not. I like TikTok because you can actually save your live videos and use them elsewhere, which is a great thing. I think that's one of the best features to actually show that you have people you talk to. I'm also on YouTube as well, but I stopped doing StreamYard. StreamYard is a good service for anyone who is interested. I was introduced to StreamYard many years ago by a guy named Joshua, and basically he was he was a veteran. He's an veteran, and I used it often, but until I realized that people are not paying for my services because they can't do what I do. They can't do what I do, and they don't want to because they don't have the discipline. But other than that, my dating situation is this: you're a virgin, contact me. You're into polygyny, plus you contact me. And if you got your father, holy shit, I'm pretty sure your father would love me because he would want to do the things I can do. I'm a very stable and humble person. I do not have sins. I do not socialize. No. Indigos don't really if you find a person, maybe there's many different I believe strongly that indigos do not socialize because they're going to end up committing suicide. They're going to end up killing themselves. I'm not saying they're going to kill themselves, but they really put themselves out there for the chopping axe. Look what happened to Jesus. Look what happened to Malcolm X. Look, anyone who's like got that indigo spirit energy, you're putting yourself on the chopping block. I was trying to tell Kevin Samuels, don't seek ambition. Don't seek popularity. They are coming. Okay, popularity causes problems for the illuminated ones. You're messing up their funds. That rhymes, right? You're messing up the illuminated ones' funds, or the greedy ones, the ones who's really focused on themselves. They want chaos as much as possible so they can actually profit off of it. Right? That's what this word is about. Greedy individuals who want to profit off of chaos. That's exactly what happened between the 1950s and 60s. The golden era was the best time in America was between the 1950s and the 60s, even though there was slavery. That's the best time in America. Because you know why? You know why it's called the golden era? This is what I'm told by white folks, okay? Because the women stayed in the house and they saw it as a job. It was a Christian thing to do. And the feminist movement actually occurred in the late 60s, I think it was. Okay, the late 60s. And that's where the Gloria Steinem came up, okay? And then you got the black feminist movement encouraging white women to put themselves in the media. Then the CIA got a hold of it. It's called Project Chaos. Look it up. Look it up. I'm not pulling no smoke up your ass, okay? All right? But other than that, that's all I really got to say. My situation is real clear. I'm on MySpace. I'm on eHarmony. I'm on all sorts of mainly social media platforms looking for wives. I said wives with a fucking S. Beta men always focus on monogamous relationships. This is what I'm told by pimps. There is no way around that. Once a man says, I marry you, and he has no plan, he is a beta. Okay? And then there be guys telling me, stop calling people beta. And I'm like, no, I'm not bullying. Beta only means you're in your emotions. You're in your sexual energy. You don't know how to come up like women do, because women know how to compartmentalize better than men. Okay? They win in the game. You see how the courts tend to cater towards women more than men, you guys. So it's up to you to do the same thing what women can do. Right? And I'm going to try to tell you right now, if for some reason you keep getting kicked in and out, that's TikTok. Okay? TikTok is messing with the internet. I have blazing fast internet. I do not have problems with my internet. TikTok controls they toggle whatever they want. They hit all of the buttons. And you notice Asian controlling this whole entire thing. He even said it himself. He said, I apologize for doing whatever I'm doing wrong. And people who like to speak, and they do have degrees. Like myself, I do have degrees. And I'm telling you, I'm a psychologist. I'm a therapist. Okay, I had to go to school for that. I had to go to college. But they'll cut me off. Even though as astute as I am. I act cringy on purpose for a reason. So now we talked about two things in this video. We talked about how to save your live streams. And we talked about other things too in the middle. And we talked about my dating status. My dating status is international. I got two men from guys from the Gambia who's trying to set me up with two wives. Okay, virgin wives. Okay, but other than that, I know there are women who don't like what I say. There are beta trolls who don't like what I say. But I don't care about that. Other than that, that's all I really got to say, guys. I've been talking for like about 17 minutes. You can rewatch this video on my YouTube if you want. Okay? I love you all, but I despise the many of you. I do not socialize with most of you, okay? Because I'm a psychopath. A good psychopath, okay? I don't socialize with people. I tell you guys all the time, keep to yourself. Know thyself more than anything else. You are God's. You're here as a visitation. You're in this makraba. You're in this shell of a body. Don't get distracted by religion. Religion actually means to bind in Latin. And in Africa, they practice polygyny over there. Not like no other country. But you got the white European men going over there saying, oh, no, you can't do that because of our religion says this and Jesus was real. But you want to be a fool, right? You want to keep believing Elijah Muhammad or Allah is real, okay? Or a moon rock is real. That's you. But I'm out here, guys. If you ain't got nothing to say it. But forever hold your peace. Please write it down below. I'm not doing any lives unless you subscribe. You got to be a good listener, and you got to be a good learner. You got to be a good inquisitive individual to talk to me, because I don't have time for little kiddie games. You either want to learn or you don't want to learn. It's that simple. There's two types of people in the world. You can say three. People who do want to learn, people who are halfway about it, and people who don't want to learn. There you go. Other than that, guess what I'm going to say? I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Man. Those are my daughters. Yes, indeed, guys. Yes, indeed. Yeah. What'd you say? What? What are you gonna say? I'm not your Peter. Peter Pan. I can't wait till y'all get older. We gonna be rich, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm out of here. Peace.